Through the Holy Spirit, I can slay the giant. Slingshot, and I ain't looking to the sky for a sign. I just open the book and I read between the lines. Yeah, victory is mine already. I ain't gonna let them take what's mine already. I done told these mountains what it is already. Yeah, move to the left and let me two-step in my victory. Hey, I'm stepping. Hey, my victory. Hey, let me two-step in my victory. Yeah, my victory. Cause I know what the Lord done did for me. Yeah, how it looks doesn't mean much to me. Yeah, this won't kill my peace. I ain't losing sleep. Stress, get up off of me, get up off of me. Yeah, and let me two-step in my victory. Hey, I'm stepping. Hey, 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 I'm stepping. Hey, yeah. Boy, these problems like a life, I don't mind. No, cause through the Holy Spirit I can slay the giant. Slingshot, and I ain't looking to the sky for a sign. I just open the book and I read between the lines. Yeah, victory is mine already. I ain't gonna let them take what's mine already. I done told these mountains what it is already. Move to the left and let me two-step in my victory. I can't lose in Christ, no sir. We done made it through, ask my wife. And ain't no going back, Jesus took our sin, put it on his back. So we ain't gotta hold that there. Victory told me don't go back there. If it ain't about faith, get out my ear. Tell doubt, don't come round here, you ain't welcome. But the haters still loving the hated. Lord help them, it's only by grace that we made it. I ain't boasting, I'm just fading from these negative faces. Swish, like I hit the fadeaway in their faces and got the victory. Yeah, and let me two-step in my victory. Let me two-step in my victory. Yeah, let me two-step in my victory. Let me two-step in my victory. Yeah, my victory. Yeah, my victory. Yeah, my victory. Boy, these problems like a life, I don't mind it, no. Cause through the Holy Spirit I can slay the giant. Slingshot, and I ain't looking to the sky for a sign. I just open the book and I read between the lines. Yeah, victory is mine already. I ain't gonna let them take what's mine already. I done told these mountains what it is already. Move to the left and let me two-step in my victory. And let me two-step in my victory. Hey, I'm stepping. Hey, hey, I'm stepping. Watch me do my hands. Watch me do my hands. Watch me do my hands. Yeah.
I see the sky is falling now. I look to you, I'm crying now. God, I'm asking, won't you break it? Through it all, won't you break it? Call upon you with our praises. If you're with us, we gon' make it.
I cannot hesitate. The enemy wanna take his place. No way, though I pay no mind. Gotta run, I'ma take this race. Won't let it get a look in my face. I plead the blood of the lamb. Ain't nothing can stop me. He keep on prowling, but I ain't scared of the dang. God, I know that you got me. Yeah, I see angels around me. Got my brothers with me, got my sisters with me, and we all getting locked in. Set our eyes on the spirit, Lord. When you speak to us, wanna hear more. The enemy always be creeping, getting between us, but we pick and roll. Do what we gotta do. We always on the move. Either fall back or just move forward. This a war, we in combat. Gotta choose, so what's the attitude? We keep advancing, formation stands surveillance. When we together, nobody can face us. Cause you overcame already, no death could claim us. Ain't no debate on my people are rock. Steady cause we on a rock. Ready to rock. Elevate us to the top, we never let go. Even when we at a low in the valley, you're still in control. There's nowhere to go. Stay united in the furnace, we come out the fire as gold.
I see the sky is falling now. I look to you, I'm crying now. God, I'm asking, won't you break it? Through it all, won't you break it? Call upon you with our praises. If you're with us, we gon' make it. Come and break every chain with your miracles. Make us side by side, forever, yeah, forevermore. Lift up my hands and I cry out for whatever's torn. King of the waves, yeah, stir up the passion in us. Open my eyes and the knowledge of you.
To the hope, the glorious riches, the power given to those who believe it's ours. Equip us and fortify us to be prepared for the hour. Keep the enemy out and we ask you to unify us. Come like the wind and the fire. Desire for your desires, we say. Maranatha with a battle spirit. Maranatha with a devil sit. Maranatha cause we know you're coming. We ain't running now, we a battle shit. Press on what we want to do. For your glory we gon' push through. Ain't no weapon they can form against. Rather lose our lives than to lose you.
I see the sky is falling down. I look to you, I'm crying now. God, I'm asking, won't you break it? Lord, won't you break it? Call upon you with our praises. If you're with us, we gon' make it. Come and break every chain with your miracles. Make us one body, one spirit, Lord. In your love and your surroundings, we invisible. We like zero, don't you know we indivisible? Nothing can stop us. Nothing can stop us. Nothing can stop us. No matter what the enemy try, nothing can stop us. Nothing can stop us. Nothing can stop us. No matter what the enemy try, nothing can stop us.
Has some jams, real talk, and hot topics. Here's the radio program with the most vibes in all of FSAs. The Vibe O'Clock started right now. Brought to you by the YPG. Cause in the YPG, we got too much sauce.
That's what's up. You are listening / watching the Vibe O'Clock, brought to you by the YPG fam. Yes, we got too much sauce and we are taking things to another level. What's good?
What's up, YPG fam and PJ? We are back with the sauce, with a different kind of sauce, actually, on another level to share with you all today.
We be talking about the Hypeman.
Yes, the Hypeman.
What does that have to do with you? What does that have to do with me?
Or
Where
anything.
do we become a Hypeman in the YPG? I want to bring it to, those terms in back in the days with my friends when we would be like hype men or wingmen, I can tell you about the moments where, like, I would be at a party, at a club, or wherever, and there would be maybe 2 chicks, and I was with a friend, and I was interested in that chick, and I'm like, And then that friend would be the one, because usually when there are 2 friends, lady friends, guys, you can separate them. Chicks, it's hard. Especially when the one calls the other chomi, then forget about it. So you want the friend, and then the chomi says, chomi, you're not going to share me here for this stranger and stuff. So what would you do? You would get your wingman, you'd get your hype man, that's your homeboy.
Yes.
Who would take one for the team. Usually we wouldn't be interested in the friend. Back in the days, please guys, repeat, back in the days. Please, disclaimer. And you would be like, hype man, please get rid of the chomi, get rid of the friend, make her think that you are interested in her, where the idea is me on the friend here. And you would do it. I've been the main man, and I've also been the wingman. I won't lie.
Seriously, you've been the wingman?
I've winged it for my boys.
I've never heard these stories.
I have winged it. I'm not going to tell you here on air because some of them are not. No. But I have.
Hashtag we want to know.
Let me tell you something. I have winged it for the crew. I have winged it. Listen to what I said. I have winged it for the crew.
Okay.
I have been the hype man for the crew. I've taken one for the team, literally. I took one for the team. Everyone was like, what? And after that one move, everyone was like, Dango Johnny, nah, man, man,
took one for the team.
Took one for the team. Her crew or their crew came to join our crew. And then it was no longer just homies and bros there, but there were lots of chicks there because, you know, that's the mindset we
Yes.
had back then. Tell us, did you have any of those incidents?
Me, not much, but I have been the wingman. You know, back then, I don't know if you had this term, but we had the grenades.
Yo,
And we had-
grenade. My 2000s don't know what
They
we're
don't know
talking
what
about.
they don't know what we're talking about.
I Tool, when I'm at 2000s, Tool, just sit down. We're not talking to you. Y'all gonna go to Urban Dictionary and you'll find out it's a grenade.
what
there.
what a grenade is. I won't go any further than that. But there were times where I had to catch the grenade and,
Eish.
you know, take that explosion for the greater good of the team, because
Ish.
someone needed to, you know, get someone. So I'd always be the one to speak to.
Serious.
Yeah, I barely had few moments where someone was my wingman, and it didn't really happen much, but I would help my homies a bit more. I
Uh-huh.
I had to like talk to and entertain, and usually she was very annoying. She was always clingy to the friend, but no, my friend, you know, I need to talk to, I need to be with. It's like, nah, relax
Eish.
and stuff. But good
Ish.
enough. I wouldn't say it's easy, guys. Yo,
No, it's
wasn't
not.
easy.
It's not. Being a wingman.
Being a wingman.
And I'm here. I'm checking y'all's comments. I'm gonna check here and on what you call this, as well as on YouTube. Our YouTubers sometimes don't get much love, but now our system is connected as one, so we'll be able to see the two of you.
Together as one.
Exactly. So I want to know. Tell us the situation where you had to be the hype man or the wingman. Another incident or instance where we would see wingmen would be, well, this one still exists very well until today, where somebody's a rapper or a
Yes.
performer, and the hype man would be that guy next to him. Yeah.
This is my boy right here, you know.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if I shared this. I don't know where I shared this. Where we had a guy when we were at Wits and they were having a performance outside, and they were like,
Okay.
"Hey, yo, guys, so and so is here. If you want to come and take a picture with him, he's here." And the guy's standing there, one man show. "Hey, yo, guys, if you want to come and take a picture with him, so and so is here." And then they were like, "Boo! Play the music back." My point here is that the hype man didn't do much of a good work there. He did not do the best of hype for his guy. But I want us to go for a quick track just to give you guys time to be able to type, because I know sometimes it's hard whilst you're typing and we're talking and you want to hear what we got to say. So share us those moments. If you're a guy, if you're a lady, where the hype man, you had to either be the hype man or the hype lady, maybe the wingman or wing lady. Usually ladies don't have to wing it. I mean, ladies always have the upper hand, especially in that aspect. But when did you have to wing it or be the wing? Well, wing it or have somebody wing it for you? When was it? I want to hear that. I want to read it. I know you guys have the funniest of stories. You guys never disappoint. The past two Bible Clocks, we've been a bit on that serious tip, so we're giving you a chance to hype it up. That's what's up. You're listening to the Bible Clock on Freedom on Air and on YPG RSA via Facebook and YouTube. We're going to be right back.
rock where my hope is found. When all my depravities try to bring me down, I look to you, my Father. I'm more than enough. In God I can trust. I know through the ups and downs you care for me. Your love is enough. Nothing can separate us. I know through the ups and downs you care for me. I'm more than enough. In God I can trust. I know through the ups and downs you care for me. Your love is enough. Nothing can separate us. I know through the ups and downs you care for me. Your love is enough for me. Your love is enough. Your love is enough for me. Enough, 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 enough. 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 Your love is enough for me. Lord, you provide my daily supply. Your grace is enough for me. I will rejoice, I lift up my voice, I boast more gladly in my weakness. Cause your love is all I need. It's enough for me. Your love is enough for me. Lord, you provide my daily supply. Your grace is enough for me. I will rejoice, I'll lift up my voice, I boast more gladly in my weakness. Cause your love is all I need. It's enough for me.
I would describe the YPG as the place to be.
The YPG is very impactful.
I'd say it's an authentic family.
It's very vibrant, energetic, but also they're very attentive with the needs of the youth.
If I were to describe it in one word, I'd say growth.
Power.
And the coolest part is that no one is trying to fit in.
The Arts and Culture Project is a place where your art matters, even if your talent isn't appreciated by the world.
So the sports project is all about energizing yourself. It awakens your confidence and it pushes you out of your limits.
Being the voice of the YPG, the media project is the YPG online.
People coming together, being physical and active, and also, showing your talent.
Media helps you capture what's going on in the best way possible.
Self-expression, expressing your creativity, or helping people through art.
Our sports projects include football, netball, volleyball, athletics, as well as chess for our brainiacs, of course, and also basketball.
Arts and Culture has drama, singing, dancing, drawing arts, poetry, and music production.
Under media are marketing, audiovisual, journalism, design, videography, presenting, etc., etc.
All I can say is the sports project is so fun, so impactful, and also healthy.
Join the media.
If you're not in arts and culture, you're really missing out.
First things first, you need to get to the YPG branch nearest to you.
Every Saturday from 12 p.m.
For more information, you can call us on our toll-free helpline number
0800 330 320.
Or alternatively, you can DM us on Instagram, Facebook, and as well as Twitter at YPGRSA.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. I was sharing here with Vinny that exact Hypeman situation, of which I am not going to bring it on air. I was just
clear his throat. Let me just clear my
He didn't believe it. He didn't believe it. But I could be a real hype man. I could be a real party starter. And this is why it's going to lead to the topic we're going to share about today. I'm worried that many of you have never winged it, but maybe you've winged it or somebody winged it for you and you never figured. I remember you sharing with us once a story where you winged it, or the guy was meant to wing it for you.
And then he left with the girl.
Yeah, share that story for those who maybe missed out on that day.
You guys know when you start chatting to someone and things start getting hot and things start moving. So then we were gonna meet up at a party. It was a Friday night. Then obviously everyone's going there. It's gonna be that vibe and so forth. So I see this girl, and we chat. We speak. It's that vibe and everything. It's nice. It's going down. The music's cool. We're chatting and so forth.
Yeah.
There's a whole vibe. Then I left. She left. We went to sort out other things, and my homies were calling. Then while I was chilling with them, I turn around, and then I see Shim.
Hey, yeah. Meme section.
Yeah, the other day
I know you guys got us. I know you guys got me.
I know.
I know you guys got me.
It. Yeah, this karma thing is real, ne? What goes around comes around.
Comment section, y'all never let us down.
So I see her talking to him, and in my mind I'm like, it's just a conversation, It's nothing deep. It's nothing hectic. But then I start watching, and things seem to get a little bit too cozy. I'm like, what's going on here? What's going on? What's this guy up to? I see now the hands are getting close. I see they getting close.
You saw him pulling out a brick, man. It's Tina there.
And then it's like he's smiling at me and he says, bro, catch this brick. And then they go out and then they start making out. And then, that's where the story... load shedding.
Son.
Let's leave it at that.
That is not a hype man. That is an anti-hype man.
That is a hater.
That's a hater, definitely. Ado shared something interesting. She says, I was a hype man for my brother. Hype woman, sorry, for my brother. He used me to get my friends to even bring girls home because he was not allowed to do so. So I was his key. He would bring, or shall I using me as a front? Ado. You remind me of my sister. As my sister would wing it for me as well. I was being ungrateful if this was a good thing, but my sister would wing it for me like properly.
Ultimate team player.
What? Nah, she was proper. Because siblings usually, especially guy and girl, siblings are either, they have the moments of being best friends and worst enemy. When you're best friends, you can't stop siblings, You can't stop them. I saw another interesting...
I think it was
Angeline.
Let's find
It's not showing here anymore. It got out here from me.
I'll find it here. It's Angeline. Angeline's I need to do this. Angeline is the Viber Clock hype
lady.
Woman.
Yeah.
Because she tags everyone.
One day she's gonna tag me. Be like, PJ, are you watching the Viber Clock?
Are you watching yourself? No. Shout outs to you, Angeline. Shout outs to you, actually.
The real hype lady. There you go, Angeline. That's for you. That's for you. And I hope to see the others of you hyping it as well. I can't see now the comments here. I can't see the other comments. Sorry, I had a few.
I think I found it here.
Did you find it? She says, I was once put in situations where I was a hype lady, where I had to give a shout out to the team I play for at school, and I made a blunder. I couldn't fix it and had to run away from them to the bathroom because the whole team was depending on me and I failed them. That's also another hype situation. Hyping, I think the most common one we talk about, like, when you want to meet someone and you got to have that person to wing it for you. But in other instances where you have to get someone to push something. Did you know? I don't know. I'm sure you know this. But for those who don't, I was sharing this with Tali yesterday that there are artists who pay people to hype them up in the sense of fans. Like, they will have a show, they're unknown, If you see a show of a guy who has 5 people, you'll be like, I'm not going there. Who's this unknown? But if you see somebody who is being followed by crowds of a couple of hundreds, 200, everybody stops and wants to know. There's even a famous social experiment of a guy who walks around with bodyguards. He's not famous. And he walks around with bodyguards, and people actually ask to take selfies with him because those bodyguards are hyping it for him. They being his hype man, his wingman. And there are many musicians, many artists who will host a party or a show, and they will pay people to be there, to wing it for them, so that when the pictures come out, everybody's like, yo, this guy is actually getting big.
Yeah.
You know what? I need to start following his thing because he's getting big. Meanwhile, he paid those people there to actually do it. What is the idea of a hype man, of a hype woman? Let me see if I can get the Urban Dictionary. I don't know if I
can
have.
throw it in here.
Oh, I don't have it on this phone. But let's check it. Urban Dictionary. In case I get it before you.
The hype man.
Just
There we go.
give us a second. I think we got it there.
Let me just open it up for you here.
The job of the hype man is to get the audience hype before the headlining performer comes out on stage, excuse me. His or her job is also to keep the momentum going during the show, especially during the downtimes like wardrobe or set changes. Hype men usually work on the side of the stage. The MC isn't. Yelling classic lines like, throw your hands up in the air. Or, okay, I'm not going to say that.
No.
When I say this, y'all say, you know, that kind of stuff. When I say YP, you say G, YP, G, YP, that kind of stuff. Hype men. These call and response strategies to get the crowd motivated first originated in hip-hop back in the 80s by early hype men. Okay, their names don't matter. The role took on a heavy workload during the show in the early days. Years later, though, the job has become less demanding, often resulting in a small army of so-called hype men milling around the stage, brandishing water bottles and towels. So that's it. Can we do the wingmen as well?
Oh, yes.
Can we do the wingmen? Just want to, have this one for you guys. A wingman is a friend that you can bring to a place in order to find someone more easily. The wingman is useful in case you don't already know a person, whether guy or lady, that is interested in hanging out and, Yeah. A wingman avoids going out to a place alone, which may not be fun, and people of the opposite gender may not be interested in those kind of people hanging out alone. If several women are hanging out together, it is easier to approach women if you are with a wingman. The one guy goes to a group of ladies, it's one thing. 2 guys, that's something else. While you're talking to the girl you're interested in, the wingman will take care of the other girls. So that's for those of you who didn't know what really the wingman, his job or her job is truly what it's truly all about. Now, what does this have to do with talking to you as the YPG? Why are we bringing this topic up? What does this have to do with the YPG? We're going to have to go for one more break, and you guys are just going to have to wait a little bit for us to share this with you. And I'm going to show you a classic picture of hype men and hype women in the YPG doing their thing. We're going to be right back. Stay tuned, stay connected, and keep hyping the Bible clock. We're going to be right back.
When it gets too hard to face, just one place where I go. To my rock, my hiding place. Show me with your shadow. In trouble, you're my fortress, my fortress. My every need, you are my source. I lay under your wings. They're throwing arrows, but I can't feel a thing. Don't have to be afraid, 'cause you are my hiding place. Hiding place.
Feeling lonely, depressed, having suicidal thoughts, or just want to vent? The YPG's got you. Hit us up now on Facebook or Instagram at YPGRSA. Alternatively, call the toll-free helpline number at 0800 330 320.
Welcome back, YPG fam, and to everybody who's listening to the Bible Clock live at YPG RSA on YouTube and on Facebook, alternatively on Freedom on Air, the online radio. Now, we are talking about the Hypeman, and in the past couple of weeks, we've been sharing with you the importance of the work in general of the YPG, and how important it is, in other words, for you and I and each and every one of us to become a true Hypeman. We were sharing here in the beginning laughters of moments in which we were hyping people, we were hyping friends for them to get a girlfriend, to get a boyfriend, to get someone whom they were interested in. We would do it for the wrong reasons. I'm not going to get into details with the story I shared here when the mics were off, when we were off air. But I mean, I did something very stupid for friends, simply to get the attention of all my friends. And I did, honestly, I did. But it gets me wondering, it gets me thinking, when did you ever become a true hype man or a hype lady for the work of the YPG? And not for the YPG, not for the group, but for the owner of the YPG, as we kind of spoke about this last week. When was it that you made a noise about the work which is being done in the YPG? You know, I think you can already put up the pictures. We showed them a little bit during the break. And I received these pictures today. This is from our YPG in Randburg. You see the nice little board there, YPG Event Corner. I'm going to describe to you, I'll just go to the first one first. I want to describe to them what I see here. Sorry guys, I'm not wearing contacts now, so I'm going to have to put my glasses on. I cannot see it very well. There we go. 4 eyes. What I see there, a group of winners, a group of hype men and women who are hyping something to change someone's life. I see them with the smile, with the joy, with the laughter. Natural. I wish I could be there. When I see this, it gives me that feeling like I wish I was there with them.
Inviting.
It's very inviting. It's homecoming. It's inviting. It's special. You know, everybody's there. I can imagine the unity that's there. I don't see fake smiles. I don't see people posing for pictures. I see people posing to show to you that you're missing out if you're not here with us. You know, YPG Event Corner, so they set up a table, a speaker there, making others know that, you know, there's a chance. We can go to the next picture. I think the next picture will be a little bit more, that's it. Writing down numbers and details of people walking around. We see, I think that's Bridget there.
Yeah, it is.
They're looking around, probably waiting for someone or listening to somebody else. This lady here, you can clearly see that she brought her to the table for the sign-ups. I see the bowl there, them inviting for the sports project, which is not a difficult project to work for. I see the microphone there for them to be able to make noise, the little trophy. And I mean, I only separated these few pictures out of many which we received of the work of the true hypeman of the YPG. Then I got this one from our YPG fam in Tsakani. What a beautiful work. Shout out to you guys. I am proud to be part of the YPG fam when I see this. And the archangels, so they went to people who haven't been coming to the YPG, people who have not been around, who have not been part of the hype, but they are showing to them, you know, we still care, we still love you, we're still here for you. And there's, I think, one more there, you know, our mentor there who's just, you know, and you can see the attention, the care that's been given, the time that was probably taken. It's a simple box, but somebody took time to wrap that box. It could have been there with a brand, but they took time. And, you know, when I see this, I have a mixed feeling, Vinny. Why do I say a mixed feeling? I have a feeling, a sense of joy and pride that some are hyping it, they killing it, they just giving the best of themselves, showing to others that, listen, we're here for you, there's hope, there's a way out. On the other hand, we have some who aren't doing enough. And the problem is when we think that whatever we're doing it for someone else. Forgetting that we're doing it for ourselves. It's like being at school and not studying or doing well with your marks, thinking that you're going to spite your teacher. But your teacher's already graduated. The only person who's going to suffer or lose at the end of the day is you, because you're going to be failing. You're going to be doing that grade again. Your teacher's going to be paid at the end of the month. So it gets me wondering, you know, how much are we doing to change someone else's life? You know, like soccer, our guys here, I know in Park Station and in Soweto, our team usually has soccer every Saturday. Every Saturday. They're there, they play, and the idea is not about just having fun. We have fun when we're out with the guys and so forth, but the idea is to gather a group of guys who will be there and having the opportunity to be amongst people who will not judge them, who will not laugh at them if they do something wrong, if they make a mistake, if, you know, things aren't going their way. No one's going to judge them if they're not wearing the latest soccer boots or anything. Everyone's just going to be friendly. If they don't have a team, somebody's going to put them in a team and let them play. The fact is, many don't have that opportunity, but we sometimes don't hype it up. And it's sad because for bad, we were very quick to hype things up. For evil things, for our reputation, for our own personal benefits, we'll hype things up. We will hype something even if you buy something and you want to invite other people to buy it. Yo, I bought this here half the price. You're my friend. I want to tell you where to buy it. No, go there. Or I know a guy. It's interesting. I used to go to a certain barber, and Vinny used to tell me always about his barber. Shout out to Mario. Hopefully he's watching. And he used to always tell me about his barber. And it was very interesting that one day I was not too happy with the barber I was going to. I went to another one, and the other one was too far. And he wouldn't speak English properly, so he wouldn't understand when I'd be like, I want my hair cut like this, like this, like that. And he wouldn't cut it properly. So one day I was like, let me go to your barber. And I went to his barber. I had already gone to his barber, I think, once during lockdown, I think.
Yeah.
And we were in a hurry, so we went there. But there was that was an isolated incident. But then there was this one where I decided it's time, you know, I'm actually going to try it out. I gave him a chance, and he cut it very well. And one of the things he said was, I'm like, how much does he charge? And you're like, don't worry, I'll speak to him. Yeah, don't worry, I'll speak to him for him to charge you a price. And the other day, it was funny because we coincidentally had a haircut on the same day. And Mario was even teasing us and laughing. And I'm like, Mario, we want a present. I was just picking on him. He's like, what present? I charge you guys way less than what I should be what I should be charging. But my point is, for something as simple as that, for a long time, he was always advertising. Like, no, this guy won't let you down. No, he won't let you down. He will not let you down. He cuts my hair properly, and he'll know how to do it with you as well. And that won me over. For something as simple as a haircut, I won't die if I've got an afro. I won't die if my hair keeps growing. I won't die. I won't look good, but I'm not going to die because of that. But how many are dying because no one gives them hope? How many are dying because no one believes in them? How many are dying because instead of giving all of our attention, our care, our love to them, we're too focused on other things and hyping unimportant things in our lives?
So true. You know, I think a hype man in the YPG can never be quiet.
No, not at all.
You can't, there's no such thing as a silent hype man. It doesn't exist. In everything you do, you need to make noise. I'm remembering PJ, the Matrix, and all these clips that played in the beginning of the year of everyone who who did well in their Matric and got their passed and so forth. It might not seem like much, but that was the hype for the YPG.
Yeah.
For the owner of the YPG.
Definitely.
Just by doing well, you've hyped up the group.
Definitely.
Just by caring, you hype up the work. just by being there, you are this hype man. You know, it doesn't cost to be a hype man. A hype man's always present. It's very interesting that wherever the show is, when we talk about hip hop now, the guy is with the performer because he knows that his job is to make him look good.
Mm-hmm.
So the same thing happens with us. And I know what we tend to complicate things, but it's very simple. You just need to do well in everything. When I say do well, I don't mean it's like this pressure on you. No, it's just doing what is right.
You do it with love. You do
Exactly.
it because you care. You do it not expecting anything in return. You don't do it for yourself. Who won when he invited me to his barber? His barber. Neither me nor he. Well, okay, haircut, but if it didn't work with him, I would have gone to another one. How many barbers and hair salons are there in South Africa?
Countless.
I was going to find one. But someone else won. When you hype the work of the YPG, and to be a little bit more clear, when you hype the work which God does in the YPG through each and every one of us, you change someone else's lives. And I'm actually going to send shortly a voice note to the coordinators. There are many who have great stories, and their stories don't come out.
Yeah.
Their stories aren't hyped enough. We hear about it here and there, but it's not hyped enough. I think we can, we should, we must do more. The owner, the boss of the YPG is expecting much more from us. And so I want to ask YPG South Africa, newcomers and our casual comers, my question to you is, have you been the hype man or the hype lady God has wanted you to be? Have you been that person who's been giving a chance, a hope, the support others have been needing? Or have you just, treated it recklessly or tried to make it all about you? Has it been about him or has it been about you? Has it been about hyping what he has done in your life? Or, sometimes I even say, maybe you haven't yet conquered what you want to conquer, but at least you've conquered the confidence that you will conquer it.
Mm-hmm.
You just believe that I haven't conquered it yet, but I know I'm going to make it. I know I'm going to make it. When I want to pick on someone in the YPG, usually I say, nah, I doubt you'll get it done. And they were like, I will. That's the reaction we expect, we usually have. Because we know that we've obtained that confidence to achieve even what we haven't achieved yet. But there are people who don't believe in themselves. There are people who lost, who are afraid, who are lonely. And the owner of the YPG can only count on us to change their lives.
Powerful stuff. What is the hype man without the main character?
Who are you going to be hyping?
Exactly. No one.
The hype man's work is not to hype someone other than other than the main character, not himself. The work is not for him to hype himself, but to hype others. So I want us to really pull up our socks and give more. All the projects of the YPG should be available in all the branches, even if it might not have the capacity on a large scale. What does it take to get guys to play soccer? What does it take to get a group of dancers in South Africa? What does it take to get a group of actors and actresses in South Africa?
A land full of talent. It can't be that hard to find.
This country is wonderful, fertile, and beautiful. It's definitely not hard to find. A group of ladies who can play netball, or even soccer for all that matters. How hard is it to get someone who can sing and call that person and say, listen, Saturday, I want you to come, and Sunday, I want to invite you to come and perform. How hard is that? And at the end of everything, that person gets one word, which will change his life, her life, and even the lives of others around them. Did you get it? Hype man, hype ladies, I believe in you. In the morrows, we're going to be having our hangout, The Breakage, which will be another interesting thing to talk about. I apologize that the team has not had a chance to hype up the YPG Unlocked, but we're going to start getting involved in it a little bit more. Myself, Vinny, Pastor Carlos there in Soweto, we're going to start getting a little bit more involved in it so that we can bring that back. I know that you guys are missing the challenges of the provinces and so forth, which we're going to have it very soon, so get yourselves ready for it. And I want to let you guys know that very soon we're going to be releasing a poem which the YPG Arts and Culture and Media is working on. It's called To Another Level. That's the name of the poem. You guys are going to have to stay tuned. Very soon we'll start posting trailers and talking to you guys about it. In the morrows, 12:30, corner Imink and Kokwani Drive, Soweto Deep Kloof Zone 6. I was supposed to invite Pastor Carlos here for him to holler. He's going to have to join us next week because our time is already up. But then he will be there with you guys in Soweto. It'll be a special service at 10 o'clock in the morning. And alternatively, if you're here in town, 25 Plain Street Park Station, our family there in Durban, our family there in Maritzburg, our family in Gqeberha, in East London, in Qwaqwa, in Nelspruit, Kimberley, Bloemfontein, our family in Cape Town, on Batenkant Street, there in Khayelitsha, our family in Tembisa, our family at Rubber Ridge, our family in Randburg who did that amazing work, our family there in Tsakani. Shout out to you guys for that beautiful work, and to all the others whom we don't sometimes get to see. Our YPG family there in Rustenburg who did an amazing thing. Assistant Khosi sent here to me. Hypeman, keep hyping your stuff. And by the way, the YPG media, you guys are supposed to be the biggest plug of hyping.
Yes, the voice of the YPG.
That's what's up. To show to the world what the YPG is all about. Let's go. We can do this. All right. That's it from us. May God bless you. Next week, we're going to be back. Tomorrow, we'll have a short message for you guys on the Unlocked. But don't worry, the YPG Unlocked is going to be back full steam, better than ever, very soon. Just keep yourselves ready. I'm going to announce the exact date. I've seen a couple of things and stuff, but we're not very happy yet. It's just been a lot on our plate, but we're going to get it done because the YPG is the best hype man there is. We're out of here, and not forgetting that in the YPG, we are going to another level. Let's get out of here. See you in the morrows.
Looking for something extra? Well then, join the YPG every Wednesday from 4 p.m. for the Something Extra. Where are you getting it wrong? Where can you improve? Get in-depth tips on how you can grow as a youth. Join us at a YPG branch near you. For more information, DM us at Facebook or Instagram at YPGRSA or call the toll-free helpline number at 0800 330 320.